Hello everyone, I'm Ihsan. In this video, we'll see the latest features in the updated version of OneUI 3.1 on S21 Plus. And here to make the difference more visible in the latest OneUI 3.1 update, we will compare it with the previous version of OneUI 3.0 on S20 Plus on the left. In the latest update of OneUI 3.1 on S21 Plus, there are various new features that are quite interesting for us to look on. This feature is still not available in OneUI 3.0 on S20 Plus. However, later after getting updated to OneUI 3.1, of course, these features will also be available on other series as well. Okay, now let's just take a look on what are the latest features on OneUI 3.1. On the home screen, when we enter the home screen settings, then swipe to the left, there will be a Samsung Daily or Samsung Free. Now in the latest OneUI 3.1 update, you can choose to view Google Discover or Samsung Free. For those of you who prefer Google Discover on the left side of the home screen, you can choose this feature which is now available on OneUI 3.1. So now you can read news directly from Google Discover, which usually found on Google Chrome. So you can read news related to the ones that you like directly on the left side of the home screen. Previously there was only Samsung Daily like this on S20 Plus, and it can't be replaced with Google Discover like on the latest OneUI 3.1 version. Then the next feature is on the notification panel. On the new notification panel, when we click on devices, there is now a new option. On OneUI 3.0 version, previously on S20 Plus series, this will enter directly to SmartThings application. Now on the latest OneUI 3.1 update, you can select SmartThings or Google Home. So on this latest update, you can choose more freely for the smart devices that you usually use. Here you can choose SmartThings or Google Home. And here you can also set directly for devices that you have registered on Google Home. You can directly control all of your devices that have been registered on Google Home directly from your notification panel. Then the next new feature on OneUI 3.1 is Single Take Mode. After previously on OneUI 3.0, Single Take comes with a duration feature on this section. Now on the latest OneUI 3.1, there is a new customization for Single Take feature. On the latest update of OneUI 3.1, you can choose types of shot that you want to capture on Single Take menu. Here there are filtered videos, filtered photos, speed effect clips, portrait, wide crop shot, and also highlight videos. For example, if there is single take part that you don't need, you can select it from this section. So here, if you only want portrait, filtered photos, and filtered videos, you can turn off all other options. So right now you can adjust whatever things that you want to take for this single take feature. Because the single take feature will take various kind of photos, videos, and other effects. If there are things that you don't need from this single take feature, you just have to tap on these menus. Then the next feature on OneUI 3.1 is still on the camera application. Now on OneUI 3.1, there are new settings that are directly available outside of these video settings. Previously, resolution and FPS settings can be found on these camera settings. For example, if you want to change the front camera resolution, we have to go inside this setting. On the latest OneUI 3.1 update, you can immediately change from the outside of this camera preview. Here you can directly change it to 4K 60fps, 4K 30fps, and Full HD 30fps. On the previous version, you have to enter to the camera settings. Then there is also the latest Director's View feature on the camera application. On OneUI 3.1, now there is a new Director's View feature. This feature can record with 3 rear cameras and 1 front camera. You can directly select the Director's View option to activate all the lenses on the smartphone. So you can immediately see the preview of the ultra-wide lens. Before changing the camera, you can see the preview first, then you can change the camera from ultra-wide, telephoto, and primary lens. At the top, there are also some menus such as split view, so the front camera and rear cameras can be used immediately to record both videos. So you can immediately use the front camera and rear camera at the same time to record videos simultaneously. This video will immediately be combined into one video. There is also a picture-in-picture mode for displaying the front camera and also 3 preview of the rear camera. This feature is certainly quite useful to record videos and use all the lens capacity on the smartphone. Then the next feature is on the photo editing section. Now on the latest OneUI 3.1 update, you can immediately edit photos and delete an object on the photo. This feature is the latest features on the left settings. For OneUI 3.0 version, there are only spot color, style, and resize. While on the latest update, there is an object eraser menu. To use the object eraser feature, you can immediately tap on this icon. And you just have to tap on the object that you want to delete from the photo. Then just press erase button. and the object will immediately disappear from your photo. Even though the results here is not too clean because the background doesn't have the same pattern, but with one color background or with a background with the same pattern, you can immediately use this feature and get a better result better than this one. For example, here if you want to remove this yellow part, let's try it directly with the object eraser feature and tap on this yellow part. Then select erase and we immediately get better results. Here we can immediately remove and erase the top light, and we can even also remove the chair like this. Here for example, if you want to erase the top light, you just have to tap on it and you can immediately select erase to delete the object. This feature is certainly quite interesting because you can quickly remove some part of the photos pretty quickly. Then the next feature is on the folder color change settings. When you change the folder color option on this latest update, you can get more complete color spectrum better than the previous version. On the latest version, you can choose more detailed color with more options than the previous version. Then the next new things on OneUI 3.1 is the change name of live focus to portrait mode. On the camera setting, when we open live focus mode on OneUI 3.0, now on OneUI 3.1, the setting has changed to portrait and portrait video. On the previous version, the name was live focus and live focus video. Then the next new feature is still related to portrait mode. On the latest portrait mode, you can see several new effects that you can choose. Previously, you can only find circle, spin, zoom, and color point. On the latest update, you can find studio, high kimono, low kimono, backdrop, and also color point. Then there is also an intensity settings at the bottom and on the right. Then the next new feature is 30x zoom feature with tracking and stabilization. So with this feature, you can track moving objects on 30x zoom distance. So with this feature, you can track objects that are moving from afar. The object will be automatically positioned in the center of the camera preview. Then the footage will also be automatically stabilized with this feature. Then the next new feature is on selfie mode. For the selfie color tone settings on the previous OneUI 3.0 version, there were cool, original, and warm. Now on the latest version, you can only find natural and bright option. For cool and warm option, it is no longer available on OneUI 3.1. Then the next new feature on OneUI 3.1 update is Google Message that will become the default messaging app on your smartphone. After updating to OneUI 3.1, you will get the default messaging app to Google Message. Then the next new feature is on phone dial application. Now on the phone dial application, you can only use Google Duo and activate it as default application for video calls. So you can make video calls from the phone dial application on your smartphone. For the previous version on OneUI 3.0, there was no Google Duo feature that was integrated with this phone dial application. Then the next new feature is notification vibration pattern. On the latest OneUI 3.1 setting, there is a new settings called notification vibration pattern. For this new setting, you can find it from the settings, then open sound and vibration. On the previous OneUI 3.0, you can find general vibration pattern and vibration intensity. On the latest update, you can find call vibration pattern and notification vibration pattern. So on this latest setting, the vibration pattern has been divided into two, for phone calls and also for notification. So on this latest update, you can change the vibration pattern when someone calls or when there is a new notification. On the previous version, you can only change it to general settings without differentiating for phone calls or for notification. Then there are also some new vibration patterns added on this latest OneUI 3.1 update. If you like this kind of video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and also click on the bell notification icon so you'll be notified when there is a new video from this channel. If you have any question or comment, you can also type in the comment section down below, or you can ask on our Telegram group, or you can directly DM us on our Instagram account @Samsung Entertainment. See you on the next video.